So, good afternoon. So, I hope that you all can hear us, or me for now. So you can let me know on the live chat if everything is in order. If you can hear me, okay. If you can hear the people, if you can hear the pins, and as well if you can hear the rainfall, because it is terrible weather at the moment here in Malta. So some of the guys, they thought, okay, let's play now because it's no beach weather. So this is the first squad. Actually the first squad this morning was cancelled because of the weather. So this is actually squad number 2. And we have bowlers in this squad from Sweden, England, Czech Republic, Belgium, Germany. And let's see if there will be some good scores. Looking at the handicap, 20. Well, there are some good seniors on the lane. So at the moment here in front of us, Aneska, she is from the Czech Republic, if my information is correct. So we're gonna have I think another squad after this, and then I think we call it a day. So almost all the bowlers at the moment have a little bit of trouble with the approach, because the humidity is pretty high at the moment, because rain is another thing that is a day-to-day basis here in Malta. So the humidity here is very high also in the bowling, so it influences also the slide. So even last night in the double league we had people that were really troubling with getting to slide, because it's been raining here non-stop. So also we have that's not on the list. We had a vacant spot, but that's been taken. So it's pretty alright for the seniors. So if you have any questions, put it on the chat. I will try to answer them. We'll have some people later on, hopefully to come and join me, because there is nothing else to do here. So you know, we have on lane 11 from Switzerland, Dario Ancarani. So he's for me very familiar. So, and actually it's gonna make a good chance to do pretty well here, because his bowling is still for his age top notch. So he should do well if he stays out of the bars, of course. But well, not like that. Leaves the 7-10 on the pocket. And so she doesn't make an approach, but she hops up in the air, throws the ball. So she should not have any problem with the approach. So let's see if we can do the slow motion. Slow motion camera is also set up, so but we need some strikes. So this year, excuse me, this year event, of course, sponsored again like last time by Casino Malta. So everybody who enters get a voucher for the casino. So especially now with the weather not that good, so casino is of course a very good option after you finish with bowling. Okay, Mark Bergea has a question. Okay. By the way, well done, Mark. Nicely bowled. Well, if you keep it net and you can ask me a question. But a good win, 8-0 yesterday. OKMalta.com. Had to do a makeup last night, because the people of MAA couldn't make it probably because of the flooding. But they won 8-0. With the help, of course, of the sponsor, Mark Bergea. So go ahead, ask away. Type in youtube.com. See if you can find the Malta Senior Open 2017. the total entries in the seniors this year is, I think it's hovering around 69, 70. So Mark is not as, I think it's about the same as last year. I think maybe a few more. So the prize fund is then from the first tier. You know, you can find all the information on that at the Eden Super Bowl website, edensuperbowl.com. So far, lanes 13, 14, they're doing pretty well. Kent. Mr. Kent Show. There he is from Sweden. So 185 in the 9th with a spare, working on a spare. Goes for his 10th frame. And carries the strike. So he will finish up with a good game. Carries a 12 handicap, so he's now including handicap 217. So the first 200 games will go on the board. Also, you can also put it on the chat how the quality is of the stream, if there are any problems with the stream or with the sound. So you can use this quad as well to adjust a little bit. So Andreas Beusinger needs the link. It's on my Facebook, Andreas, if you're listening. If not, I will do it then like this for you. Copy Facebook, Andreas. Here it comes. Okay, Andreas, go into your messenger. You will have the your link. So please, yeah, if you see the link, and it's on my Facebook page. And by the way, my name is Rick Vogelenzang. So you can go. Please share with. You know, the more we share, the more viewers we're gonna get. So Andreas, if you can as well share it with your friends in Switzerland, our Swiss national champion. So also a good game here of got it this way back, fell a bit down. Dario Ancarani from Switzerland with 227 including handicap, so good start. Some good games also, lane number 7 to 21 including handicap, so scoring wise not that bad at all. Thank you, Sandro. Yes, he is here and he's doing good, so thanks for sharing. Sandro Ancarani from Switzerland shared also the link, so it will be the same. It will be the same link probably all week long. So you know, we'll stop in between, so it's not a non-stop streaming, but it should be the same streaming link for all the squads, including Desperado and finals. So Sandro, you are quite familiar with the live stream, so if you still online and you have the sound on, can you let me know on the chat how the... Oh, you just did. I just got it in. Sandro Ancarani, hello, live stream is great. Well, thank you. So something. So we're finishing up now the first game. And also the sound is great. Thanks a lot. So I'm on a separate one.
Yeah, a separate one. Now I've got nearly full. In a minute it'll go right down to one, and that's why that goes.
But I'm on a separate. Very separate. Very separate line. So yeah, Paul Gray from the Pro Shop is sitting next to me and he's checking the internet because the weather is so bad, and he says the internet is going up and down, but according to I have a separate line, so it's pretty stable, so I hope we don't get any interference. Yeah, this is because I have the screen in front of me, but this is always with a delay. So what we see on so let me see what's going on. So now let's see. Yeah, and that's how the cookie crumbles. Clear. So now we can check in as well the other computer. So now we have everything up and running, I think. So far we have in front of us Arthur Dein, if I spell this all around, from Germany. We have some other Germans coming, actually. Some good, solid senior bowlers later on. Could be in the next series. I didn't have the list here. I will ask them to print that out so I can let you know who is playing who and what time. So if you're looking for a player, let me know and I will try to find which squad they play. Otherwise you can always go to the Eden SuperBowl website and then click on Event Senior Open and then squad list, so you can find there who is playing. actually we have a, looks like a ladies contingent from Czechia, because we have now Milush Novokova. So started also with a good decent game, so looks like the scores will be pretty decent. Now let's see why that one was. The 3-pin just didn't make it. 3-6, no 10. So Robert has to spare, and he does. I think something. So the only thing is with the slow motion camera that we have set up, that they have to stay and don't walk to the right. So Anders Holm here in front of us, 4 strikes, going for number 5 on lane number 9. Dario Ankarani is playing at the moment lane 13-14, has 9-spare, double strike, goes now for the 5th frame and leaves the 10th. And others, Holmes made it the front 5. So maybe 300. Yes. No, again, leaves the 10. So, we're coming now to in the last few frames of game number 2. I will ask them to give an update so we can run the update underneath the score. Ooh, and he just got it. And let's see how close was it. Let's see how close that was. Very close. So now let's see if Arthur can stay on the left and not go to the right. No, well, next time. Okay, so also game number 2 is going good for Dario Ancarani. He is working on the double in frame 9, goes now for frame 9. So from the 4 times he struck twice, and twice I think he left the 10 pin. So let's see what he can do in the foundation frame. And again the 10 pin. So you can just get a glimpse on the right side. So Stefan Olson from Sweden just put a 230 game, so it brings his total after a slow start to 411 over 2. Alan Hannafin. It's not a British name, but he says he's from England, so 425. So let's see. Yeah, Anders Holm is looks like he will be the man to beat at the moment, because 237 in the 10th frame with another 2 frames to go for him, or the extra frames. So he can put on another 20. And that was another one. So let's see. Nice shot. So maximum score for him then is 267 scratch. So and he struck out. So good game. 489 over the first 2. I think so far he is the most happiest man here in the bowling. And Dario Ankarani is now on lane 13. Struck in the 10th. Extra frame. 1 ball to go. Ooh, good 9. 214 plus handicap make him a total of 452. So doing well. So hop Swiss. So from this small squad, good bunch of bowlers are over the 200 mark. So yes, and there we have a Lily. And okay, now we will show this now in how in the hell this always happens. So there it is in full bloom. So we will do the change. So I was just gonna pop in the office and see if we can get a update for the scores. Oh, that is a nice break. So again, you know, if you have any questions, please let me know. We're playing the qualifying round, and after the Desperado it will be cut, and then we play the same format as the Malta Open. So and here we have the update for you guys. This is the first series. So Anders Holm leading 489 from Sweden, second from Switzerland Dario Ancarani 452. So top four still 210 plus. So like I said before, Mark Bujay has 69 in total entered. We have players from England, United States, Sweden, A big group of Sweden, Scotland, Romania, Malta, of course, Italy, Germany, France, Finland, and Denmark, Czech Republic, Belgium. So a good mixed field of seniors. Some of them I think it's ex-European champions, and so, or former champions. So good field. Will be very interesting to see who's going to win it this year. So they were playing for first prize of 1,500 euros. So it was up to 69, so 70 would have been 200 euros more, but it is 69, so it's 1,500 euros first place, second place 950, third 800 euros. So Anders Holm is keeping up the pace on lane 7 and 8. Started with a 7 spare and a 5 in a row and a 9. So he keeps it going. What I said before, it's the same format as the Malta Open. Everybody's going to play 12 games, 2 series of 6. They can do a 6-game re-entry. But they have to keep one of the originals ones. So it's to replace. They can replace one of the initial 2 series, but they have to keep at least one of the initial series. So. At the end, of course, we're going to have the famous Desperado squad. So that's a one game, and then the highest, I think, 2 top 4 bowlers will qualify for the finals on Sunday. Sunday qualification will be a total of 28 bowlers. So 20 of the qualification round. Top 4 will go automatically, skip a few stages, so they go straight away to the final stage. And then you have 4 bowlers of the Any Game Turbo and another 4 bowlers of the Desperado squad. That will do the 28 bowlers for Sunday morning. And then, of course, after some final stages, you're gonna have the knockout stage. That is actually, if I'm not mistaken, final stage 3 or 4. I think it starts with 3, where it's highest plays lowest, and then so on until the final. So after this we have one more squad to go for today. And probably some bowlers will re-enter because it is still not nice outside. I think also the golf course is closed, so unless you want to play golf with flippers and a snorkel. But this week the weather is not what it's supposed to be. But then, of course, Malta needs some rain. But for a lot of people, it would have been nice if it was next week. So let's have a little look at this shot. Perfect in the pocket. Yeah, we got some messages going in. You don't have to send me private messages. You can also put that on the chat. There is no, as long as you keep it nice and that we don't get slammed by or sued. But yes, Dario Ankarani is finishing on 7 and 8 with a strike. He will come up on 192 plus some handicap, so he's still over 650. But the man on fire is Anders Holm. He's finishing now with a scratch game of 269. So he has 769 over 3 games. Guten Morgen. So, well, we could see, of course, later on if he wants to come and have a word and maybe share with us what he had for breakfast. So the rest of the games are pretty 180, 170. So most of them are finishing off the third game. So Stefan Olson comes, puts a nice score on the board, or a nice score on the board. He has, can't remember how many handicap he has, but he has, with the strike, if he goes another strike, will be 613. But he is already 150 pins behind after 3 games, so Andreas Holm is playing at the moment at 256 average for a senior. And by the way, it's the same pattern as the Malta Open. There was a bit of a confusion going on because there was not the right pattern, or not the right pattern, but we're playing the same pattern as the Malta Open. Also yesterday night they played and trained on it, but I didn't see 756 last night. Oh. Was not lucky on that one. Just went around the 10. But spares it off for 176. 611 over 3. I think most of the bowlers who came here said, oh, okay, how did you do? Well, I have 620, 630 over 3, so I'm doing well. And then when they look to the left and see 700, okay. And what I said before, it's always nice to go on Facebook and just press the like on the link. But if you can also share the link or copy the link and put it wherever you want, so we can have as much people enjoying, the bowling. So don't just like it, but please share. A few others already did, so. In the name of the sport of bowling, please do. So I understood that, for example, our good friend from so like Barry Foley, if you will be so kind and share it, just not like it, but share the link. Otherwise I have to ask somebody else to do it. But if you're listening, please. We have also Antonella Amato. Because you have a great big following group of yours, so Barry, if you be so kind, share the link, so the more viewers the better. On behalf of Eden SuperBowl, thank you very much. So finishing off game number 3. in game 4. Let's see what Anders Holm is playing at the moment on lane 13-14. 9 spare strike. For the people who from Malta or whatever watching now, if you come here and you do not play, it's advisable to take a sweater with you, because with the air conditioning it's pretty cold. So here in front of us now it's Dario Ancarani from Switzerland, working on a strike spare. Let's see if he makes it in another strike. Oh yeah, he does. See how that looks. Got all 10 in the pit from Team Strangers from Winter Tour. Basic bowling hallen. Okay, so that was the commercial. So Beat and Silvia. Very nice bowling center, of course, Winter Tour, just outside Zurich. Team Strangers, they're not strangers, but that's how they call. So they also organize 2 good tournaments. So you have to look on the calendar. Pretty good tournaments are over there on handicap, so for everybody. So if you're planning a trip, have a look over there. And of course the spaghetti bolognese is awesome.
I'll check, please, because I've got people who want to do everything. I'm getting in the why that one is a little bit too okay. Because this has to come exactly.
So the tempo is pretty high because most of them already in frame 7, 6 and 7. So in front of us from the Schweiz. Oh, again he still has a problem with the 10 pin. Other than that, he keeps it nice in the pocket every ball. So strike 9 spare, triple 9 for Dario Ankarani. So he's doing good. Our friend from Sweden, Anders Holm, he's cooling a bit down. He's 9 spare, double strike, 9 spare, 9 spare, 9 spare. So I think I'm gonna go in a minute to the lost and found and see if there is a sweater laying around, because I'm freezing. So Paul Gray, he just brought me a nice espresso, So normally I share it with Flavio. Flavio's pretty quiet. I think he's in a meeting or something. And normally he pops up and gives me his valued input from, hey, listen, you know, the camera should go 2 degrees to the right and the microphone should be 1 notch up or down. But all this, of course, wasn't be possible with Flavio's help. He helped me a lot with setting this up. Biggie and Flavio, they couldn't make it because I think they off to Ibiza this weekend. So should be better weather than here. Yep, and managed to strike again and take out the 10. So here it goes. Here he comes in full glory. No deflection whatsoever, perfect strike. So he's doing pretty well on these lanes. He also played the Malta Open, so he had some already, a little bit of experience from how the lanes play. It's the same pattern, so as from somebody not from this island, should play a little bit in his favor as well. So nothing new for him. And I think also last year in the Malta Open he qualified as well for top 28, I think it was that time. Oh, this time the 7 pin. Anders Holm on 13-14. The steam is a bit off. In the last 5 shots didn't struck. Missed a single pin, so again 9 went 9 spare, double strike, 9 spare, 9 spare, 9 spare, 9 miss, 9. Or Sorry, last ball was not a 9, 8. Spare. So, everybody's updated now. Yeah, and another strike on the board for Dario. So game 4 coming to an end. We have Ken Show 852. Well, Anders Holm will not make 1,000, but will come close to 970, 960. Oh, he missed another 9. Well, he has a little bit of margin. Stefan Bergen on lane 7-8, 7-10, 7-13. Not that happy. So we're waiting for 7 and 8 to finish it off. So we're going to give you an update as well. And we're going to step in the office, and as soon as they finish there on 7 and 8. Looks like Sweden will still be leading, but I think our friend from Switzerland came a little bit closer. How much, we will see. Well, they make a change. I will get you these scores. I will take a little break, and we will come back. I will come back in a couple of minutes. So let's keep it here at Eden Super Bowl.
Hey, Mick, how you doing, mate? Good to see you. You all right?
So third frame, game 5. Looks like lane 13-14 was not Anders Holm's friend, because this game he started with a turkey. So it looks like he's got his mojo back. Oh, got a good break. Leaves on a heavy ball pocket. So here we have a coming up with a try to give you the scores. So Anders Holm still leading, 962 over 5, second 884. So some good scores. Meanwhile, I'm just gonna make a little copy of it. So
Have you got any of them wet wipe things, wipey things this phone shop, you know? Wet wipe.
Well, we got Antonio Amato on the chat. Well, hope you share the link. So, any questions, please do. So we have so far Mr. Anders Holm from Sweden, Turkey spare Turkey. So oh, Dario Ankarani, 2 single pins. Yeah, Scheisse. Or maybe, like we said before, Hilfe. Because that doesn't do the score good. Still on a good score, but 2 single pins in the game. You know, because I think as well he wants to make sure that he can, you know, skip around. Try to get as high as possible. You know, the first four will qualify automatically for stage number 3. So stage number 3, they go straight away to the knockout. You know, if you from 5 to 8 will go to stage number 2, and they will still have I think 4 games. We'll play 4 games from scratch. You know, in total 12 bowlers, so everybody is trying to get straight away to the knockout. But that's only going to be 4 places, so. And also already one put his name on one of those places. Anders Holm from Sweden, who made it now 5 strikes. So 3 strikes, 9 spare, 5 in a row. So he's going again for a very, very solid game. I think the ball change that Dario did doesn't go in his favor, because rolled it a bit soft and pocket 7-10. So that's going to be 3 open frames. Well, he didn't carry the 10th frame, but 9 spare with another strike. 258 brings him of a total over 5 games of 1230. So a monster score, let's say. And he's gonna set a 6-game total that is pretty hard to beat, I think. 1231. So, other than my first, what I said, this is the only squad of today. So let's see how this came apart. Beautiful.
Is the age bonus included in the score?
So still good finish from Mario. Still made a 202 scratch, so he's 97 over. Next to him, keep on saying 1231. So we have a few players that still in the plus. Well, I don't know if we spell her name correctly, but Miluze Navokova from the Czech Republic on 7-8. But they're just gonna do a re-rack. There's also 1050 she can end up. So also 50 over. The rest on that pair could be only Mike Sykes can just go even. So a few more frames left on 7-8. And then we will go to the last game of this squad and for today. was a good finish. 2:15. So 1051. So. So a little promo club level then, while they're making the change. Yeah, Sandro, you have to put him on the lane and let him practice a bit with the with the spares. That's that was a little slip up. He finished it good. I think he found it again and went off the sheet. But with 3 strikes, but just left quite a bit of sticks on the lane. So let's see if he can go. He's gonna finish off his game on lane number 7 and 8. So. Let's see. So they finished now, so now we can change. It's about at the moment it's about a 50-50 almost. I think we have oh, I'm sorry, Sandro, he's finishing off on 13-14 again. So 1, 2. We got 8 bowlers over 200 averaging, and we have 5 bowlers that are below. And then very quickly, yes. So not a bad start. In front of us, you can see the scores on the top, so almost no explanation needed. So tomorrow we should have 3 squats, if everything goes okay. Tomorrow we start at 9 o'clock, then at 1 o'clock and then at 5. So let's see if Anders can start striking again. Yeah. Started with a miss, so on the outside. Yeah, why not? Let's see with this what that was. That's a good shot. But when you stand in front of the camera, then we cannot let you show the strike. So, from Belgium, Robert Vallons. Puts it right on the nose. Well, Stefan here on lane 11 and 12 goes for strike number 5. Needs as many strikes as possible to get the Anschluss, and he does. Beautiful shot. So let's see what Anders Holmes can do. He has to polish away the 9 miss in this first frame. Oh no! Oh. That's a bad. Well, he's on the slow-mo lane, so let's see. Would be nice if we can do it. Well, Stefan on lane 11, number 6. Yep, number 6. Took a while to get to the pocket, but oh, well, what we said. He has a few pins to play with, so. Stefan Olson, he makes the microphone pop because he throws it lofted like nobody else. Oh. Dead on arrival on lane number 12 for Stefan Berglin after 6 frames. No, he just took out the 5 pin, but still has to work hard. Dario missed another single pin, so it's going to be I need some training here. It's another one. It started so good for him, but Stefan going in frame 7 from Belgium, lane number 10. Robert, see if he can make it 4. Well, Stefan on lane number 11 and 12, they're almost finishing off the last game. Leaves the 9. Let's see if we can see what exactly. Now he doubles up. Needs to strike out to put a good first 6 games on the board. With 2 frames to go, 12:46. So see if he can strike out or make it 1300. Oh. Wow. Let's see what happened there. Heavy, but good. So Stefan Berglund is, I think, the first one to finish. Yeah. So he finished with 11:31. No, sorry, 11:33. If you watch it on a big screen, you can see it as well. The scores on the top. So 12:61 for Olson. It is a Swedish striking machine. It is a Swedish striking machine. So it's gonna go. He's on with 1 frame to go. 14:24. So So now here comes the final frame of Anders Holm from Sweden on lane number 10. Oh! We can just see it in the. He stands a little bit, but he just moves aside. It goes in front, doesn't deflect. So he sets the score of 1463 over 6 games. Of course, there is another 6 to go, but to have this in your original set of 12 games or of 1463. And this is on the same pattern that our bowlers bowl as well. So if these men can do it, you know, no question. What's the pattern? The pattern, the pattern, the pattern. You know, rain, sun, whatever. 10 minutes of practice, 6 games, 1463. Thank you very much. See you tomorrow. So the final shot, that was the final shot of this squad and also of today. So tomorrow will be 2 squats or 3 squats. And then what I understood is there are no cancellations. So with this weather, it will be all okay. So thanks, and we will see you all guys tomorrow, and let us know. Write what you want to say on Facebook or here on the chat. So